up, nerds? My name is Leslie Smith. Welcome back to The Nerdy Narrative. This is a channel I use to share with all of you about all of the things that I read. I lovingly call my channel a Heinz 57 channel because there is such a mixture of different genres that I read here. I share all of that with you guys in hopes that I can introduce you to your next favorite read. Now, if you're someone who's been around these here parts for a while, you're probably going, something looks a little different. What's up? Well, if you will remember, on a recent video, I asked you guys to comment with a color to help me choose something that I was working on. And that something is the color book tag. And the first prompt in this tag is to choose a color. And I just couldn't pick it. I couldn't decide. My favorite color is purple. That didn't really work in this case because the first prompt, you choose a color and then you get all of those books together. I don't have like any purple books, maybe one or two. And if I really stretched it and included the lavender ones, then I might have 3. So what I did is I asked all of you guys to comment a color. I tallied them all up and royal blue came in a resounding first place, with green being second. So now that I have you guys to help me choose a color, I am ready to do this tag. I was not tagged by anyone. I saw this recently over on the channel Megan's Reading Revelations, so I will link her version of the tag down below. Anytime I see a tag like this that's just unique and different and just fresh and just a break from those repeated same prompts, I go for it. All right. Enough of that. Let's get into this tag. Prompt number 1 is choose a color. You guys chose royal blue, so now I'm supposed to collect all of my royal blue books. And so I parked over here by my Brandon Sanderson shelf because 1, I've got several royal blue books already on the shelf, and 2, it has the least amount of books for me to take off to use. Prompt number 2 is to show all of your books that you have in that color. I did make a few allowances for royal blue in these, but there's a lot. I'm going to go through them really fast. I'm going to start with my Way of Kings leatherbound. Brandon Sanderson seems to like royal blue, so I've got the Arcanum Unbounded, Rhythm of War, A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, A Crown of Swords by Robert Jordan, which also I have the mass market paperback Eye of the World that falls into that category. I've got Betty by Tiffany McDaniel. Most of that is different shades of blue, so I counted it. I've got Aragon by Christopher Paolini. Cold Days by Jim Butcher had plenty enough in there for me to say yes to. The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Gornichek. I've got Conceal, Don't Feel, which is part of the Twisted Tales collection. Winds of Strife by Eugene Gutman. The second book in this edition of the Chronicles of Narnia, I've got The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The second book in the Story of Evil series by Tony Johnson. That has enough royal blue in it for me to count it, so I've got that one. So Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty is kind of purpley and bluish. I counted it. The 8 by Catherine Neville. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. The Atlantis Gene by A.G. Riddle. The Coward by Stephen Aryan. And then finally, this old mass market paperback of A Storm of Swords from A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. Alright, so prompt number 3, I'm supposed to separate between read and unread. From here over, I've read all of these. These are the ones I haven't read. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad to have not read 6 out of this whole batch. So prompt number 4, I am assuming has to do with the batch that I have not read because it says, what book do you want to read the most? out of this batch, because The Kingdom of Copper is, I believe, the second book in the series, so I am going to go with Stephen Arian's The Coward for the book I want to read most. Prompt number 5. What is your favorite book? Out of all of these that I have read, I gotta go with The Way of Kings. I mean, you're not gonna buy a signed, leather-bound copy of a book that is not your favorite, are you? I mean, I certainly wouldn't. Prompt number 6. What is your favorite book cover? So definitely out of this batch, that has to be Winds of Strife by U.G. Gutman. Prompt number 7. What is your least favorite book cover? So for that one, I'm gonna choose this particular cover for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Prompt number 8. What is a book you want to buy? Now, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pick a book I want to buy that has a royal blue cover, or if it's just a, hey, what's the book you want to buy? I think it would be easier to answer the question of, is there a book I don't want to buy? And then the final prompt, what is something near you on your bookshelf? Well, I'll just go with what is the most convenient to pick up, and that is a coffee cup that one of my friends gave to me because I love to collect coffee cups. Yep. Well, that's going to do it for this tag, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was just something different and fun to me. I hope it was fun for you. What do you guys think about my choices? What would you have picked as far as covers? I mean, honestly, this is probably an ugly picture of Saphira I could have chosen. But what do you guys think as far as best looking cover or one that is not your favorite? I'm sure a lot of people would have chosen A Crown of Swords by Robert Jordan because it's that classic pose there. I don't know. I love these Hokies 90s fantasy covers. I don't want to hear it if you don't like it. I don't want to hear it. You just keep going. Hit me up in the comments down below. Which cover do you think was the worst, or which is your favorite out of this batch if you have them? Now it is time for me to get all of these babies back to their respective homes on the shelves and get this mess cleaned up and back to normal. Guys, I hope you've had a great start to your morning. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.